This is Joseph Network TV, bringing an accurate news to you from all around the world. Please kindly subscribe to our channel. If you have done so, we say thank you. If you have yet to do so, please kindly do so. We appreciate all our viewers, all our fans. We say thank you. Now to the news. Malabu scandal. Jonathan dares LAMID0 to prove his allegations. Nigeria's immediate past president, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, Monday dared former Jigawa State Governor Sule LAMID0 to publicly show evidence linking him to the Malabu oil scandal as alleged by the latter recently. Jonathan stated this in a reaction to a media report credited to LAMID0, wherein he accused the former president of passive interest in the November 16 governorship race won by the All Progressive Congress (APC). LAMID0 had in the Say's interview accused Jonathan of sacrificing the PDP to buy peace from the President Muhammadu Buhari's led government, which is bent on getting to the root of the controversy oil deal. In an interview granted a Nation Daily, LAMID0 was quoted as saying the leadership of the APC and the government are blackmailing Jonathan, and I think I can say it anywhere that he traded this for his own freedom, adding that Jonathan worked against his party because he was very, very angry with Governor Dickson. It was because he, Jonathan, sure knows his problem with Buhari and his government, and the issue of Malabu, I think, played a key role. Reacting on Monday, however, Jonathan took LAMID0 to clarify, labeling him a man with little or no respect for truth and honor. In a statement signed by his media advisor, Eze, the former president said it didn't matter to him, LAMID0, that as a well-respected member of the society, he shouldn't make such weighty claim against the former president if he was only guessing, like he admitted. We really do not know why Mr. LAMID0 chose to speak like he did, especially with such hostility and lies against former President Jonathan. However, one thing is clear: in his anger and apparent battlefield disposition, Mr. LAMID0, and otherwise a politician, obviously dropped the ball by electing not to speak responsibly like a statesman, apparently seized by some resentment. LAMID0 held on to the lie currently being pushed by a few mischief makers to effect that former president Goodluck Jonathan helped the APC to win the last gubernatorial election in Bayelsa State. Unfortunately, the former governor jumped into this convenient bandwagon of Grover without first thinking of the burden of his claim, what to do. This absurd claim definitely will have gained more reaction in the public space if it really made any sense, but it didn't. What, if we may ask Mr. LAMID0, is the correlation between Jonathan supporting APC because he was angry with Governor Dickson and Jonathan supporting APC to avoid prosecution over Malabu? Where was LAMID0 and his Malabu problem when Jonathan campaigned vigorously and helped PDP to win Bayelsa governorship election in 2015. Under the same President Buhari, it is important to establish at this point that Mr. LAMID0 probably knows very little about the Malabu case, for which he was not supposed to have commented blindly. It bears repeating that the document relating to the transaction and decisions of the federal government on the Malabu issue during the Jonathan administration are in the relevant government office where they are accessible. We would like to point out that all the actions taken by the Jonathan administration in relation to the activities in the oil industry were legally conducted by relevant Nigerian government officials and were carried out in the best interest of the country. We call on anyone, including Mr. Sule Lamido, who has any sheer evidence linking former President Jonathan on any wrongdoing in the case of the Malabu incident to waste no time in publishing such evidence or forever remain silent. While noting that the Malabu oil block was sealed during the military regime of late General Sani Abacha, Dr. Jonathan said the scandal was one of global concern and not the exclusive preserve of the Nigerian government. He continued, if that is the case, Mr. LAMID0 should also have known that there are at least 3 other countries outside Africa that are investigating the matter, assuming without conceding that the former president, Jonathan, is a culprit. As LAMID0 alleged, will a trade of deal with the Nigerian government also free him from blame in other countries like Italy, United Kingdom, and United States? Mr. LAMID0's awkward intervention in this matter was deliberately designed as a form of blackmail, having tried many other ways to discredit the former president to no avail. Mr. LAMID0 is now scheming to project Malabu as Jonathan's heel. Here again, he has failed because the true story of Malabu is already very well known to Nigerians. Mr. LAMID0, we believe, is too smart not to realize that when the pot conveniently calls the kettle black, it is grand design to confuse, deceive, and cover up the truth. LAMID0 served as governor of Jigawa State for 2 terms under the platform of PDP, after which the ruling APC took over his state. Is he then telling Nigerians that he cut a deal with APC or helped the ruling party to produce victory at the poll and take over his state? The fact is that it is not only in Bayelsa State that the country has experienced such a situation where PDP or even APC had lost elections to another party, holding Jonathan responsible for PDP's loss in Bayelsa without first investigating the issue that determined the fate suffered by the party in the state is not only disgusting but also detrimental to the image and aspirations of the party. The statement further reads, rather than cast and throw shade because of pre-existing problems against the former president, what is expected of the party leader or leaders like Mr. LAMID0 is to seek to interrogate whatever went wrong in Bayelsa to avert a repeat in another state. We believe that further interrogation of LAMID's other weird claim is not necessary in this space, lest it gives the unfortunate interview more attention than it deserves. However, we feel that it is important to reinstate, as we have always done, that former President Jonathan did nothing wrong as far as the Malabu deal is concerned. He, therefore, doesn't need to cut a deal with anybody within or outside Nigeria. The fact remains that as recent national events continues to vindicate former President Jonathan, and as the world countries or continues, or as the world continues to celebrate him, those who are insecure will feed such propaganda to their media agents to serve their narrow interests. We have always made it clear that beyond these waves, former President Jonathan was not linked, indicated, or charged for collecting any money as kickbacks or bribe by any law enforcement body the world over. Well, from this particular story, they're talking about oil well or oil block, that they are linking it to Jonathan, and Jonathan, him and Buhari, they strike a deal so that he will not be arrested or prosecuted or something like that. Well, let's see where it will lead. Let's see where the investigation will lead us. Let's see what is going on. We don't know what is really going on. I think this governor have a personal grudge with the former president. Maybe that is why he is going after the president without any evidence, because according to the news right now, there was no evidence that is linking Jonathan to the oil block issue. What is your own take about this particular news? Kindly leave your comment in the comment box. We will appreciate it, and we'll give you feedback as you do so. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you have done so, we say very thank you. And if you're yet to do so, please kindly subscribe to our channel. It is important so that subsequent news, you'll be hearing them accurately. Thank you.